centuries, we feared the forces of darkness massing against us. We sought to hide and cower beneath a broken god. No more.
Super gay people having sex on stream.
Luke, did you say you started the recording?
Yeah.
I'm glad you started so early.
Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I,
subscribe!
Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I don't know, subscribe.
Remember how Luke never said Andre's or Essen's mentor's name right?
Don't do this.
We saw him
Wait, what?
last night and he got the name wrong again.
I forget which one it is now. It's either Cerix or Sacris. It's Cerix?
Cerix.
I hate it
Yes.
here.
You
Okay.
said Sacris last night and I was
Dude.
like, I feel like that's wrong.
Is the,
It is
is the
100%.
voice thing working?
No.
No.
It's not. Big booty bitches.
No, it is.
Big
Sorry,
booty
it
bitches.
is.
That's going in the video. Whose ghost is that? Is that Chris?
That's Emma's. That's Juno's.
Oh. Okay.
All right,
Anyway.
cool. So, I have Haley's summary pulled up. I forgot to do this last session, but I also didn't want to. I'm gonna roll for a recap, and if you, I'm actually just gonna roll for Emma and Ruby because Cressida and you two already have inspiration. But if whoever it lands on, if
No,
you
I
guys,
I don't have inspiration.
oh no, sorry,
inspiration.
it's Emma that okay. Sorry, I'm rolling for Haley and Ruby because you guys are the only people that don't have inspiration. If you do it without looking, if you do it without reading from the script, I will give you a point of inspiration. That is a 3. So it's Ruby.
Okay.
man.
Oh,
That's
so,
odd.
so Ruby,
Well,
please.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing I was literally editing the session video.
Oh yeah, this
Today.
guy- That's why he was up at 6 a.m. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
What
So, we start with our characters getting ready for a consensus.
Ooh yeah. He's
We are called to a consensus over. Anyway, we cut to our characters in the tower. They are preparing for a consensus with the speaker. Luke asked us to see, like, what the fuck we were doing in the last 2 days. And Ruby forgot to, like, tell all of his, like, things that he should have done. Because Haley just remembers more. Blah, blah, blah. We go to the consensus. Juno interrupts Haley. And then basically says what Haley was gonna say anyway.
Oh yeah.
We then go outside, and Juno leaves. She is gone. But
Yep.
wait,
But wait.
Halcyon stops her. Stops her to say something about gratitude towards what she said in the
You're
consensus.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Cook.
Anyway, we leave. We have a very hectic phone call with. No, we go to the weapons lady.
There you go.
And she's like, hey, you should take this to the warlocks. But then she's like, secretly, I really want to fuck with this thing. And so we Haley manipulates the fuck out of her and is like, okay. So we do that. Then we have a hectic phone call with Juno, in which it's a fucking absolute train wreck, quote unquote Halcyon 5. Then we run into
Man.
Movable Rod.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, we see him. He gives us a rod. Halcyon has it? Yeah, he's the guy that holds all the funny shit. I hold the legendary weapon. Then
Inspector Gadget.
we go to.
How do you
Yeah.
use it?
He's inspecting. Then we go to the hangar. We meet up with Juno. Then we leave. Then
He hasn't
Oh.
mentioned a single time what the main goal is right now, so I'm seeing if he actually
No.
knows what's happening.
okay, listen. The goals are
Uh-huh.
Drifters.
in bullet point order.
Yeah,
First,
no one
warn the
is in my
awoken
document.
of impending doom. 2, save Saint 14. Or at least for Lynxx. For everybody else, it's like, investigate the infinite forest.
Okay, I'll give you the point because you got most of it. But the big thing right now is you guys are at the Awoken outpost.
I'm getting to that. You didn't let me finish.
Okay. No.
So we
okay.
land,
I
and
feel like
I
that's a pretty
accidentally
major
spill the
point.
beans. But Haley and Halcyon, they're like besties and shit, and they go out into the woods and go find a
I
bunch
like
of.
how you call everyone else by their character name, but
Haley
you
and
keep
Halcyon.
calling it Haley. Haley and Juno. Haley and
Cressida.
Halcyon.
Look, I've had multiple hours of absolute brain rot in Crota's End. You leave me alone. They find out Ruby or fucking Lynxx spilled the beans because he's a dumbass and forgot. And then he's like, "Oh wait, he's a homie, so he won't say shit." And then that's where we left off.
You can take the point. Something I just want to make sure everyone's clear on. You're about to talk to the Queen of the Awoken with the goal of building an
Vicky Sav.
allyship with her. Mommy Sav. You're about to talk to Mommy Sav. It's actually Mara, if you don't know, but Mommy Sav, with the goal of becoming allies, because you guys know that the House of Devils is going to attack the Awoken. And also because being allies with them would be a good idea. Or at least that's what everyone believes. So, close enough, Ruby. Yeah, you can have it. Nice. Okay, so where we immediately last left off is Tef, part of the Queen's Guard, came up to you guys and said the Queen is ready to speak with you guys. So we are going to do that.
Also,
right.
there was some stuff about her brother sucking, and
Oh, yeah.
we needed to watch out for him.
Her brother sucks and fucks, so yeah.
I
So-
too suck in.
Is he a
Hey,
drow?
hold on.
I'm
No,
sorry, that
he's
was a
an
little
Awoken.
inappropriate.
You guys are your characters are now being escorted through the is it Vestian Outpost? It's not Viridian Outpost. I think it's Vestian Outpost. Vestian Outpost.
Yes, you got that correct.
You're being escorted through it. You're passing through several corridors that seem to be like patched together, you know, because of the nature of the reef with kind of its cobbled together architecture. But after a few turns, you end up in a long hallway. At the end of the hallway, there is a throne, and in front of that throne, there is a prince. So you guys walk in, and the Awoken standing in front of you says, "Well, if it isn't the Guardians, friends of Miranda, I assume." Why is Ruby flabbergasted?
Is this Cade 6's murderer, perchance?
Kate 6 is alive right now.
I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, yes.
Anyways, Juno,
Anyways,
Juno's gonna like nudge Cressida a little bit with her shoulder, or like with her elbow.
Would Lynxx know who this is?
No.
Would Lynxx know who this is? The Prince of the Awoken?
I mean, the, what was his name? Gareth was talking about him. I don't know that you would immediately recognize this as him.
Yeah.
But I think you'd at least be able to deduce, I'm in a
Okay.
throne room, and there's a guy here who seems to have some authority. You could probably put two and two together.
Okay.
But yeah, so Juno nudges Cressida.
Cressida's gonna give Juno a dirty look.
No
Oh.
one's
Like
gonna
a
say
why the
anything.
fuck are you bumping me look?
So
Oh.
time passes while you guys are not doing anything.
I'm not
Juno's
talking.
gonna nudge
Not
Cressida
resolved.
again.
What? Wait, Halcyon, what?
Why do I have to say
I'm just trying to
something?
let that resolve because
No,
I'm
what?
just trying to do something.
Aldrin is going to say, you do know it is considered rude to not answer when you're spoken to.
Lynxx is gonna nudge Haley.
Nudge Cressida. Everyone's just like, Cressida, say something.
She's the only Awoken, bro.
She's the Awoken.
Oh, so we're being
Yeah.
racist now.
Hell yeah,
No,
we
Cressida
are.
also just talks to people. This is a civil mission. Do you
Nuh-uh.
want
There's
Juno
no
to be
power.
civil?
Juno,
Oh my
Juno
God.
talks to people. Juno does the talking. That's why she
Juno
ran
talks to
the
What-
people
consensus.
rudely.
So what TPK'd your party? They wouldn't say literally anything.
Okay, well, I guess, I guess Cressida's gonna say something diplomatic, but Haley's brain isn't working.
Hey,
Um,
for reference, they all call each other siblings,
No,
so you could like open it. Yes, what?
different universe. Also, Haley would be considered an Earthborn Awoken because she's a guardian. They would not recognize her as one of her own. Cressida would not know that.
Cressida's gonna like do like the diplomatic head bow type thing and say something to the effect of like, "Thanks for having us."
I think he sort of acknowledges your bow in sort of a puzzled sort of look. He says, "Well, don't thank me. If it were up to me, you wouldn't be standing in front of me. Let me ask you a question. Why are you here, really? What has brought you to the reef? And don't give me the answer of the Vanguard or whoever you answer to." And he points, I guess, at Cressida, since she's the only one responding to anything. Why are you here?
Can Lynxx pipe up?
No. Yeah, Lynxx can pipe up. Cressida's trying to figure out what to say about being here if she's not allowed to say she's here on a mission from the Vanguard.
We seek an audience with Marasov, Queen Sov, Queen of the Queen Mommy Milkers.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. You were in character, and I just went mommy. That's my bad. You said we seek an audience.
We seek an audience with the Queen.
No. I'm not asking for diplomacy. I'm not asking for mission statements. Why are you here?
Well, we flew here on the Cardinal. Yum. and I think that sums it up, sir.
So Lynxx went the literal route of, we flew here. That's why we here.
Juno's gonna like look at the ground and sigh very heavily.
Bitch, I don't hear you saying shit.
Does he say anything?
Jesus
after
Christ.
that?
I'm trying to think of how he would respond to, we flew here.
Actually, no. Juno's not gonna wait. Juno's gonna just like very audibly sigh. Like he can probably hear Juno just like, and she's gonna look up and she's gonna go, "We're here to seek an audience with the Queen, because we've come to warn you of a great danger that will affect your planet and your community."
But why? Why warn of this danger? Do you think you can do something? Do you think we're incapable? There has to be a reason.
Isn't it better to be prepared for danger than to face it in surprise?
I would say we are fairly well prepared. And quite frankly, I don't see anything that you could do to help us. You come here to warn us of something, or to form an alliance, but that implies that you think we need you. And I want to make it very clear. You are not wanted here.
Lynxx is about to drop the
This
biggest
guy's a
fucking
dick.
truth. Yeah.
I
really
wanna-
So-
playing a dick right now.
I really just want to be like, okay, well, fuck you then, I guess, and leave.
I've gone away from writing like actual sentences I want people to say, and gone from what is on their mind. One of the notes I took for Aldrin was hater.
Hater.
Yeah, valid note.
Hater.
With all due respect, we're here to see the Queen.
Damn. Damn. He says, I find your lack of respect appalling. And as he continues to start to say something, you guys hear a voice say, Aldrin, that is enough. And here's what happens. Marasov, or at least someone you would assume to be Marasov, walks out from behind the throne and kind of like very calmly takes a seat in her throne. But as she does this, two Elixni wearing green clothes, or like greener armor, come out from behind her throne as well. Now, Cressida and Halcyon, you guys know about
This is
the Fallen here.
Mm-hmm.
Juno and Lynxx don't. So I want to know, seeing these two just come out from behind the throne with they are armed, spears in hand, not knowing that there are other fallen in the reef, what are your reactions?
Well, it looks like they're guarding her, right? Like, it doesn't look like these two fallen have just, like, popped out of nowhere and are like,
Juno, I will grant you with a passive investigation that you would be able to deduce that they are not in an attacking position. However, it's not... To be fair, it's not like I'm telling you all of this after they have, like, walked out 1 second and taken position. I'm saying as they are moving out from behind her throne with weapons in hand, what is your reaction? Not like after they stop moving.
Juno would move to, like, grab her weapon, but she wouldn't pull it. And then I think after she sees him settle, she would let go.
Okay, Lynxx.
I want to say, like, Lynxx would, like, take what she said as kind of like a, oh shit, that's a defensive maneuvers. So he kind of rear back and I wouldn't say flinch, but he would definitely react to, like, some armed Elixni.
Does Lynxx perceive these fallen as an enemy?
No, but he perceives them as a threat because of what Marasov said.
Okay, so Juno reaches for her weapon. Lynxx sort of braces himself. Halcyon and Cressida did not react.
Well, what if they wanted to react, Mr. DM?
Do you guys?
Yeah, you don't know.
Do we, right? Are they not the same guys that we interacted with before, right?
Okay, to be fair, they're all aliens that look kind of the same, but...
Okay, Luke, now's not the time to be space racist.
Hey, listen. Juno goes to reach for her axe. Lynxx braces. Halcyon and Cressida, do you do anything, or are you just like, oh yeah, these are the fallen that they are the Elixni they have, we're gonna chill?
No, I'm chill.
He's chill.
I think Cressida would probably, like, tell Juno in kind of a hushed tone, be like, they're friendly, they're not a threat.
Yeah, I mean, Juno stood down after they, like, took position anyways, but I should double stand down now that Cressida's telling her to do so.
Mara will go, I would not expect this sort of reaction from Guardians. She gestures to her fallen. As you can tell, these are mine. Or sorry, I keep saying fallen, Elixni. She gestures to her Elixni. As you can tell, these are mine. What do you think when you see them?
Juno's gonna nudge Cressida.
Oh my god. Hey, you do the talking.
We recently made some Elixni friends of our own, so not a big deal.
Not a big deal. She goes,
We've seen that the Elixni have more to them than the stereotype of hatred and violence, which has been most commonly portrayed.
Her demeanor changes in a certain way.
She thinks we're cool and sexy.
We're not like other Guardians. We're cool Guardians.
But yeah, her demeanor changes in a way that you can't quite pin without really thinking about it. But she then says, "Tell me, Guardians, what do you think of the light?"
Cressida nudges Juno.
I'm just gonna, like, very subtly give her, like, WTF look.
You guys are level 6 by now. You better have some opinion.
Well, okay, it's fair Cressida doesn't.
It is fair Cressida doesn't.
Yeah, I stopped myself because my instinct reactions just go pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Like, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I want to assume Juno's standing in the back of everyone right now, and so she's gonna, like, nudge Lynxx.
Oh my god. Juno just nudging everyone.
Juno's not diplomatic. Juno knows if she speaks up to this random ass woman, she's gonna get her in trouble, like, get herself in trouble.
She's not diplomatic.
Random
and that's
ass
why
woman.
forced herself to take over the
The consensus
Well,
meeting.
The question
That's
was, what do you think of the light?
I'm just thinking of Destiny lore now. That's
Don't think
all
of
I'm
Destiny
thinking
Lord.
about.
Think
Stop
of
thinking about
And that's
Destiny
really
Lord.
fucking
Lynxx.
hard. Well, the light is our very source of being. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. It's our religion, it's our worldly being.
So you would say that you are devoted to the light as if to a god.
Yes.
Her demeanor changes again.
Is it a
That-
good
Can
change or
I
a
can,
bad
can I
change?
can I make an insight
Yeah. do you
on
wanna
her
go for-
demeanor this
do-
time?
This time around,
Yes.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, Bard, please.
That is a 15.
She's disappointed.
Oh.
She was definitely interested in your answers, and now she is no longer. She's disappointed with what Lynxx has said. At least that's what Cressida
What
did.
did she want from us then?
You don't know. She goes back to this sort of like lean back
Can
in
I-
her chair
can
sort
I-
of thing. What? Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if Cressida would say so.
Cressida is the Cressida of the group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cressida's gonna go, and how do you feel about the light?
Yeah.
Interesting question.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to decide if she would answer you or not. Because I know how she feels.
Yeah,
about
that's
the light.
fair.
I'm trying to decide, does she answer you?
I'm a little bug. I don't deserve an answer from,
I'm just
from the queen.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I don't. You can just swat me like I'm a little fly. The Awoken have many beliefs that I feel you would think are contrary or would not make sense. Perhaps if what you came here to do is successful, we can have a more meaningful conversation. But for now, I understand that you are here following off the heels of Miranda, our newest entry into the reef. I will hear you out for what you have to say, so please, why have you come here? And Cressida having the highest passive insight, this why have you come here is not the same as Uldren's. Uldren has moved himself to the side of the throne and is sitting there like arms crossed, just like glaring at all of you.
Sulking.
Okay.
He's sulking.
Okay, good.
Brooding.
But she actually wants to know why we're here.
You would be
She's
able
not
to
just
gather
being
that
an
much.
asshole.
She's not being an asshole.
Okay. We have come here because we've discovered a plan by the House of Devils to make an attack on the Awoken here in the Reef. We wanted to give you a warning and let you know what they were planning.
And why warn us? We are not, as of current, we are not allies. We have no ties to each other.
The House of Devils is attacking you because they believe us to be allies. Therefore, it is our responsibility to prepare you for that attack, since it is our fault that you are being attacked.
Uldren's gonna fight Pope.
No! No, he's not!
He's
Shut
gonna
him up!
I want to say, Juno is not looking at him at all. She is just looking at
Look
Mara.
at the queen. That's fair.
Juno is straight up
Yeah,
ignoring us.
Uldren is a bug too. He doesn't count.
He's a little bug. Uldren's a little.
Uldren's
he's a
gonna
little
say,
stink bug.
so it is your fault that we are being attacked. If we were to prove that we were definitively not allies with you, would we avoid this attack?
I cannot speak for the House of Devils, but you're welcome to try.
You're welcome to try. Oh shit! She got. No, this is great because Haley just got super in character, and I don't think Cressida would have thought about the repercussions of those words.
No. As soon as I said them, I went, "Why the fuck did I say that?"
Because you're in character. You're welcome to try. Oh, Jesus
I'm getting
Christ.
sweaty. I'm nervous.
I'm getting
all
sweaty.
nervous.
I'm nervous. This is great. I love being a DM. Being a DM is for me. I like scaring you guys. Oh my
Little
god,
too
you're
much.
welcome to try. Yeah. You're welcome to try. What? Oh fuck. How does everyone react to that? That's a big. Alder's gonna say, so now you threaten us. You come into our home, our kingdom, and threaten us. Miranda seemed to want to try to prove how your pitiful existence could possibly help us, and you come here and threaten us.
You know, she's like, I don't think she meant that to be threatening. I think she just meant that we don't know, and if you want to make assumptions, that's on your behalf.
Roll a persuasion check.
You know what they say about what happens when you assume.
That makes
That
makes assume.
Is this a persuasion check
Oh, thank
from
God, that was a
Mara or is
15.
it Aldrin?
It's the Aldrin, right? Well, actually, make a persuasion
You
check.
know what? Fuck Aldrin. We don't care about Aldrin.
What
He
was
sucks.
Mara
Two
is
persuasion
also in the
checks.
room. Hey, Emma, what'd you get?
15.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be. The dice actually weren't horrible.
Mara is gonna go, Aldrin. Let's try to keep things civil for now. And then she turned, like, more addressing you guys. Not turning, she's still in the seat, but more addressing you. And I would advise that we refrain from any such pettiness going forward.
Juno's gonna nod.
My apologies.
Just
Gonna like, what?
My apologies. Lynxx and Halcyon, do you guys want to say anything right now?
No.
Let the
No.
girls do it. Go talking to girls.
Go talk, girls.
Girls
Girls,
make-
Go
girls,
talk,
girls,
I guess.
girls,
Mommy
girls,
saw
girls.
me. Girls make me
Girl.
nervous.
Especially Mara. Wow. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
The boys just have boners. That's why they're not talking.
they're standing like
Yeah.
kind of like with their like.
Robot.
They're,
I don't know if I have a penis or not.
You have to
internet
have
will-
a penis.
The internet will
You
tell
have
you
a
if you want to
robo
look it
dick.
up.
Oh.
We are theoretically, if we are to take you at your word, going to come under attack from the House of Devils because they perceive us to be allies. Do you think they've accounted for the fact that if we are allies, that you would come to our aid?
This bitch making it real complicated.
My brain hurt.
Juno, she's gonna say, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. They're either planning on taking you out without our assistance, or trying to take both of us out at the same time. From the sounds of their leader, it sounded like they were just intending to harm you, and we've seen the power that they have, and they could definitely do it. Especially with the state of
Go ahead.
your...
Sorry.
Is it appropriate to call it an empire?
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks, DM.
Yeah, DM.
Anyways,
is it
I
appropriate?
think so.
Given the state of your empire right now.
The Empire Strike Back. Marasab. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Mara is gonna say, have you met the leader of the House of Devils?
Oh yeah.
We all have.
Yeah.
Well, us
Yeah.
four, not the Guardians collectively.
Haley, you want to show him? You want to
Haley?
show your sword?
Haley?
Hey,
Haley?
Cressida.
Haley?
Cressida.
Oh, I thought he was
You wanna
talking
show
to
him
me
your
out
cool
of
sword?
character.
No, I can
I'm
tell by the
sorry.
way he went all brooding and handsome that he was
Yes,
talking.
brooding
Yeah,
and handsome
okay.
with very long hair now that he has a crush on Cressida. Not Haley. Not Haley at all.
That would be
Definitely
weird.
not crushing on Haley.
Yeah, okay. Cressida's gonna show him her stick. She'll like,
Hold up.
I imagine that Cressida has like a cool like bat thing for the katana now.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah.
That's
turn
what
it
I
on
envisioned.
fire?
So she like
That's
reaches up
You
and
turn
pulls
on
it
fire.
out. And yeah, I think because she's showboating a little bit, she wants to turn it on fire. As she says, like, Heldrithis gave this to us.
To turn it on fire, you have to say its command word. Do you know what it is?
Oh,
What did Essence say?
no.
Roll for
He
history.
said-
I'll see if Cressida remembers.
Cressida's not
remember
gonna
if I-
know.
I
She's
don't remember if I was able
stupid.
to convince him that it should be hot mode or not.
It was not hot mode.
No, it was not hot mode. I remember editing that part. It was not hot mode.
What
That's
was
the
it?
spicy 11.
It was ignite. It's not that deep. I was just gonna make sure you didn't get something.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it ignite,
I-
so now it's ignite. So turn on.
That's
You
okay.
also will take damage for the ignition.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm showboating.
Cool. You're
I know what I'm
showboating.
doing
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead and roll the damage as you pull it out and you say this. It ignites temporarily into flame, and then the flame goes out and the blade is
Okay.
red. And you say, "We took this from Keldrithis."
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I want you to roll a intimidation check. I think.
It's
been
only
arguing.
a 12.
Oh damn. Okay.
I know. It would have
it's
been
okay.
really cool if it was higher
It's okay.
than a 12.
It's okay. This wasn't like make or break, but you
Mhm.
infiltrated the House of Devils and you were given the sword? Under what circumstances?
We competed in the captain trials and succeeded. And to honor our accomplishments, Keldrithis bequeathed us with
Bequeathed us.
this sword.
That's how we know all of this information. We infiltrated the city for 9
Mhm.
months.
6 months.
And if I
It
was
wasn't
you,
9 months. It was like 6 months,
It was
wasn't
6
it?
months. It was 6
So-
months.
Is it
the
6 months?
entire
It has
term
been
of a
9 months.
childbirth.
At the time of you guys leaving, Cressida had been alive for 9
Oh,
months.
that's what it was.
Because she's like, because it's symbolic, because she's a
Because
baby.
I was reborn. Because I was a
Uh,
baby.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm glad we got
baby.
that on recording because I was like, man, that never got brought up. Anyways,
Okay,
because I'm really fucking smart and a really good DM. Watch your back, Matthew Mercer. Anyways.
Whoa.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, after
in this
Don't
situation,
threaten him, he'll win.
in the situation of me and Matthew Mercer, I am the bug, and he is Marasov.
after Halcyon says that, I would also like to input.
Yeah.
And I think we would be some very valuable allies with this information.
Lynxx, roll me a persuasion check and give advantage as if Halcyon gave you the help action.
Cool.
It would be foolish of me to deny that this is an impressive feat. To make things clear, we are under assault from the Vex. Their activity has increased, and it is wearing us down. I still do not feel as if I can trust the Guardians as a collective. But you four show promise.
We're cool though.
But we're cool though. You guys are cool Guardians. I like you. No.
We're not like other guardians.
Yeah, you're cool.
Cool Guardians.
She says, if you can prove to me that I can trust you four, I will be willing to hear you out about a potential allyship.
What is it?
What would you have us do?
Yeah. What she said.
Oh no, go ahead, Halcyon.
I mean, you're saying the same thing. It's okay.
That's fine. I didn't even want to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No,
She-
you see. Halcyon said it.
We have reason to believe that. What do you know of the Infinite Forest?
Personally, not much.
Can Cressida nudge Lynxx? So
Okay,
this is
let's
an
do
episode
that.
for nudging. I want to nudge Lynxx.
To be fair,
This
Lynx
guy.
doesn't know that much either. He's
Actually, Lynxx, I want you to roll me a history check because I think we could justify that someone told you some things about it.
just okay. Yeah, like I did like some research or some shit. I could do that. Just like a flat history check.
Yeah, just say history. Yeah.
I thought
just
we
knows why it's important
established
to him.
last session he knew some stuff about it.
We might
I
have
don't think
actually.
that he really knew much.
It was he knows. I think it was we established he knows kind of it, you know, and like
He's
the
better acquainted
general,
with it than the rest of us.
but
because
not
of the
like he
circumstances.
knows what it is, what you do, why it's there.
Mhm.
So.
But he knows where it
Yeah.
is, right?
He does know where it is.
I know where
we
it
did
is.
establish he
Okay.
knows where it is.
So if that question specifically gets asked, yes, Lynxx does know.
He says what
everything
do you,
else.
She
nothing.
says she said, "What do you know of the Infinite Force?" Or like, how familiar are you? Probably what do you know of the Infinite Force?
What kind of problem particularly do you have with the Infinite Forest?
That was a good workaround, Ruby. I like it.
We creative.
That's the way I like it.
We creative. She will say, "The Infinite Forest is a simulation ground for the Vex. They are constantly simulating new realities, new timelines, and new possibilities in which they are victorious over everything and everyone. And we have reason to believe that our sudden increase in Vex activity has to do with the fact that in their simulation, they believe it important to be rid of us. We also have reason to believe that if the Infinite Forest were to be shut down or halted in any way, they would probably no longer perceive us as a threat, or at least not as important, given the fact that beforehand, they weren't as much of an issue. If you four can find a way to get rid of the Infinite Forest and stop the assault on us from the Vex, you will have earned my trust. But I want to be clear. You four will have earned my trust. Not the Guardians. We will still have to have a conversation."
Understood.
Lynxx wants to say something really stupid and smart, but he's not going to.
I think you should. Would Lynxx?
No, Lynxx wouldn't. Ruby would. Lynxx wouldn't.
Ruby would. Lynxx wouldn't. I get that.
Yeah. I think we can rid of your problem. Depends. Does the problem entail a very big creature to be slain?
Good question, actually. Mara will say, "From what we can tell, something has to be in charge of the Infinite Forest. An overseer, a simulant, a leader. We do not know. But we reason that if you take down whatever is in control of the Infinite Forest, it will be directionless. So yes, probably a big creature."
Understood. I think we can deal with it. Of course, if it'll earn the trust of the allies of the Awoken, I think we can manage.
Very well. You are dismissed. Send Miranda my regards.
Of course.
Thank you for your time.
Just curious. Have any Vex
Oh,
incursions?
she dismissed
of you-
us.
Fuck you!
No.
She can dismiss my dick! Have there any been? Have there any been? Has there any been?
Have there
What?
been any? Have there been any? You got this. You can do
My
this.
brain
Have
is
there been
so
any?
fried.
It's okay.
Holy
It's okay. You got this.
shit!
You've got this. I
What
believe
was
in
the
you.
correct? Hello?
Have there been any?
Have there been any?
Did you forget the question?
Yes. Vex incursions in the area.
In the
It
area?
would give us a lead. for what we're looking for.
Do
Have
you,
these attacks come from any source that you know of?
Are you unaware of where the Infinite Forest is?
I don't know if Lynx wants to play it like he doesn't.
Well, we know where it is, but it's the infinite forest. It's quite large.
It's quite large. Ruby, are you asking for like? Sorry, Ruby's question.
I'm mainly
confused
asking
me.
for like how these attacks have like how
What
the
I understood is
development
Ruby
that
wants
came
to
up.
know, is there a centralized point that we can focus on instead of blindly walking around the forest?
That's fair.
Is that what you meant, Ruby?
I was kind of asking just on like in the Tangled Shore. Is
Oh.
there any attacks or anything?
The Tangled Shore so far has remained well guarded.
Okay.
It is mostly, currently, outposts, scouting missions, and any sort of off-reef base we have. However, with their increasing number of attacks and increasing frequency, we don't imagine it would be long until the reef is targeted.
Mm-hmm. Now Lynx is gonna say something smart and stupid. So you guys have made enemies with a lot of people then. Elixir and now the Vex. Alright, we will take care of your problem.
Yikes.
Thank you for giving us an audience.
It was so unnecessarily out
passive.
of pocket.
Yeah, hey, remember that in character.
Especially.
Mara gives you sort of a dismissal wave. Aldrin... Cressida, you getting bad vibes from Aldrin, but they have gotten worse. You can't quite tell what they are without thinking about it.
Can I think about it?
You can think about it.
Okay. 23.
Holy
Does
shit.
23 think about it?
23 thinks about it pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So it's very obvious that Aldrin does not like you. Aldrin, you would be able to tell. Aldrin definitely does not agree with this situation or this decision. Aldrin probably does not believe that you can do anything about it. But most especially, Aldrin is. You'd probably gather from maybe the way his eyes shift to Mara as soon as he thinks that you guys have walked away. He's upset with his sister.
Okay.
Man.
I wouldn't cry about it.
Can I kill him?
Guys, I think we should
Can I
kill
kill
the
him?
prince.
Can I kill him?
We're being allies. Let's
Okay.
just kill their prince.
Yeah.
It's chill.
Yeah.
Then we can
it's
bow
fine.
down to their queen and apologize. Ask,
Okay.
ask
That's
for
fine.
forgiveness.
Yeah, Cressida is gonna do like a bow as we leave the room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Juno will follow Cressida after she sees her do that.
That's a good plan. Probably. The guys are like, no, I bowed to
It
no
seems
one."
like the thing to do. She's a cool queen. I want to be her friend.
I think Halcyon just turned around and started walking out of the room. He didn't like bow.
Yeah. Well,
Like as Lynx was
God,
saying
why
that
is that
he was
so
doing like a. But other than that, it wasn't much of a bow.
yeah. Well, you guys are then sort of shown out by the Queen's Guard. They show you out that, I don't think I mentioned it, but you guys went through this big yellow door over here. So you guys come back out of that, and they stay at their posts. They don't say anything to you specifically. They sort of stay at their post. So you're back. Miranda and Flynn are where you left them. However, Miranda is going to very much be like looking at you guys, like nodding her, like.
Juno was already on her way over.
Really quick, before you guys go over there, did you guys want to talk about what Lynx said in character?
Yeah. Cressida's gonna smack him on the arm and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
That's awesome. This is happening while you guys are walking over, but yeah, continue.
Yeah. Are you trying to antagonize her?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the whole Infinite Force thing. Well, no, but I feel like this is a great opportunity for us to explore the Infinite Forest, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
We could have done that without
Why
you
did you?
saying what you just left it on. You've made a lot of enemies. Half of their enemies are our fault.
We are responsible for the House of Devils attack on them. How can you accuse her of making enemies with the House of Devils?
Now listen, Cressida. I know you're new to this
Don't tell me to listen.
Okay.
Oh my
Don't
god.
tell me to listen. You listen. This is a diplomatic mission, and you're not being very diplomatic.
Lynxx is gonna reposturize and realize he kind of fucked up.
Lynxx
Okay.
taking some responsibility, healthy male behavior.
Oh, definitely.
We stand.
Okay. I took this as more of a... We're just kind of doing her dirty work for her trust.
We're doing her a favor. It's not dirty work.
Okay. I can see that too.
I
But this
think what
is
you
all-
see is a chance to do something for your own purposes. And you're forgetting about the larger mission.
Damn.
Lynxx does get hit in the heart with that one. I will admit, I was a little selfish. I will not lie about that. If you want, we can turn around and tell her that we can't do it.
We'll discuss this later.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk away. I can't.
Ruby, I would give
Juno.
both. Sorry, Juno.
Oh,
Yeah, go
never
ahead.
mind.
Yeah, no,
Continue,
no. You're good. You're good. I was gonna move on.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Juno is just gonna reach out like her fist to give Cressida a fist bump.
Oh damn! Everyone,
Cressida
update
looks
your
at it
mood
for a
trackers.
second
We
and then
hate
bumps
Lynxx now.
The men matriarchy.
I
Oh my
was
God.
so prepared to come out of that confrontation with Marasav and be all excited and be like, Lynxx, we're gonna go to the Infinite Forest. It's like 2 birds, 1 stone. And then he ruined it.
I was gonna say Lynxx, I would give you more inspiration if you didn't already have it. Cressida, you can take a point for that. That was really good.
Yeah.
I really want more emotion in our playthrough. Like, I can't force that, but I wish there was more. And now Mom and Dad are fighting, so that's great.
Literally this morning, he was like, I really want more emotion in this.
Yeah. And now Mom and Dad are
think-
fighting.
No, what I've realized is that I guess Cressida really cares about diplomacy, because I also remember the reason Cressida started fighting with Juno was because of Juno being mean to the
Yeah.
to
It's
the
fair,
Elixni
yeah.
way
Cressida-
back in the
Cressida just has a
beginning.
big
This is-
heart for other people.
Yeah,
Cressida wants to be
this is a good.
nice.
This is a good character development. I like this.
As you're walking away, Lynxx, in your head, your ghost is gonna say,
Just for the record, boss, I definitely think, I definitely like we're doing the dirty work, you know, I don't like it.
Did he say that he doesn't like it, or he
he
kinda
don't like
likes
it. He don't like it.
Well, don't worry, Brick. Hopefully, this is for more answers towards, you know what.
Yeah, cool. So you guys just had that, Cressida and Lynxx are having marital issues, and then Juno leads the charge back to Miranda. Miranda sort of, as you guys step down the stairs, she comes out from the sort of tarped tent thing, and meets you there and goes, "All right, how did it go?"
It went okay. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
It could have been,
That
but
also
it wasn't.
It also
It
sounds
went
like
okay.
it could have been better.
I don't think she's the biggest fan of us 4 specifically, but there's room to grow.
what did you talk about? What do we do next?
Well, you know, we talked about what we need to talk about, and she's sending us to the Infinite Forest.
She's sending you
kill
to the
some
what?
Vex. To the Infinite Forest, yeah.
Miranda has this like flabbergasted look on her face, but
I don't know.
eyebrows
I don't know. She wants us to kill her Vex for her, and then she'll be friends with us, I guess. With us four. She made it very specific that it's us four that she'll be friends with.
So what of being allies? Anything about that?
I think they don't seem very interested in it currently. Her brother's a real doozy. He's a prick he's a pain in the ass. But maybe after she likes us, we can work it in.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
So progress.
Yes.
Progress at the cost of you guys having to go to the Infinite Forest. You're all here for this conversation, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. She points at Lynxx. She's like, he really wants to go there anyway, so it's an excuse.
Miranda's gonna look at you and say, "Why?"
Because I thought like
Cressida
Juno
starts
ran
shaking
out.
her head.
SMA shaking her head.
Yeah, she's like, mm-mm. Arms crossed over her chest. She's not happy.
I've always been intrigued to learn more about the Infinite Forest.
Yeah, you roll me a deception check right now, buddy.
I'm about to talk. So if I have heavy armor on,
That has nothing to do with your deception.
I didn't know if it was deck.
Why would deception be dex?
Oh, it's charisma. Oh, okay. You're good.
Why would lying to someone be anything other than a charisma score? I wish our faces were in the recording, because quite literally everyone's reaction is their own form of Jesus Christ, what the hell? Stop eating your mic. Okay, alright. What was it?
18. Does that pass?
I mean, I guess, yeah, it does.
Okay.
You just want to learn more about the Infinite Forest. I mean, I guess we don't know too much. I didn't take you for the research type, though.
I have my reasons for researching the Infinite Forest.
Okay.
It's pretty intriguing.
I like push. Well, progress is progress, and sorry, I saw it was cat. Progress is progress, and I'm glad you guys were able to get somewhere. Are you heading out immediately?
I guess. I mean, it's not like we have a huge time frame to work with. We don't know when the City of Devils are attacking. We kind of need to be allies before then, so.
Good point. Okay, I'll go report back to the Vanguard while you guys head to Mercury. Don't get, I don't know, lost. I'm not even too sure about what the Infinite Forest is. I'm not a warlock. Then, as she kind of is like saying that, she goes, what should I tell the Vanguard? That they want to be our allies, don't want to be our allies, are thinking about it, that you guys are taking care of it? What should I say?
They're thinking about it.
They're considering it.
We're working on it.
They're considering it.
They're considering it if you guys take care of...
It's conditional.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. She says, well, I'm going to head out. Juno, she goes for the arm shake thing. Yeah. Like the not like a handshake, but on your arm. She goes for that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you do it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's, good luck out there.
All right. You too.
Okay. And she heads off to her own ship, which is like over here, like off to that way. So you guys are free to go around here anywhere in the Vestian outpost. I mean, not anywhere, but like anywhere that you've already been. If you want to revisit anything or talk to anyone. Anywhere.
Back into the throne room.
Hey, Mommy Sav, how you doing? No, or you guys can just set out.
The voice of God in my head told me I could go anywhere.
I said that you've already. I did say that you've already been.
Yeah.
Actually, and you've been.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can revisit anywhere outside in this area right here.
Yeah.
Or you could just head out.
I mean, look, other than that area over there and those ships, Cressida and I kind of looked at everything else, and I don't know that we need to look back at that stuff. So unless you guys think we should do something else, I'm ready to head out.
I'm with
I
you.
mean, I'm just trying to get out of here.
Then let's go.
Cool.
Hold on.
Why
What
are we
about
still here?
Haley? We're in her elixir. Elixir?
Her elixir.
Bro, I'm so fried. We're hearing her awoken brutes. Maybe
Are
she
you
wants
saying
to.
this in character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she wants to explore.
Oh, is there time to explore?
I was.
Do you think we have time to explore, Lynxx?
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Lynxx was trying to be nice, but now he doesn't think so. No, he does not think that there's any time. You know, Cressida, you have a point. To the Cardinal.
Yum.
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 Okay, we're heading out.
Okay.
The guards, you know, they allow you to pass. They're not really like guarding your ship. So you get in, and you guys be taken off. I want to know, during this flight, what's on your minds? Are you guys doing anything? What are you thinking about? Oh, sorry. Let me lock that in place so that it doesn't accidentally. What are you guys thinking about as you are now heading to the Infinite Forest, or doing, or talking about? And especially Ruby, because I feel like he has the most sort of personal stakes here. I want to know if he's doing anything or thinking anything of importance. But anyone's free to answer.
Other than just, excitement for the knowledge to be gained, because Lynxx wants to learn a lot about the Infinite Forest. Obviously for his own, curiosities. He is just excited. He is very excited. He gets to finally follow in the tracks of,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he doing anything with this excitement, or is he just kind of?
I want to say he's not. I mean, what can he do? Get on Google?
I don't know.
What's the best
He
road in the
could
Infinite Forest?
brood. He could pace. He could jump up and down. He could say yippee. He could he could shiver his timbers. I don't know. What do you want?
You're
What
so
do you want?
He can throw back.
He's pacing.
He's
He is
pacing.
pacing. Oh,
Lynxx
yeah.
is pacing.
He's
Do you want me to put
anxious.
your token on there for you?
Yeah, please.
How long of a trip is this gonna be?
Let's see. To go from the reef,
It's
which
like
is
the planet over.
It'd be kind of a while.
it'd be kind of a while. The reef in Mercury is like closest planet to the
Reef's
sun. The
like
reef
out
is like
the
in the asteroid belt. So I don't
Well,
have a
so let
definitive
me
time. Several.
Am I
hours.
taking a long rest or a short rest?
I think a long rest is
To recharge.
technically supposed to be 8 hours.
8 hours. Mm-hmm.
I'll let you have a long rest. Maybe it wasn't exactly 8 hours. I'll allow it though. It's okay.
Okay.
It is going to take you guys a while to get there. I think more reasonably 5 or 6 hours, but you can have a long rest. It's okay.
We drove.
Okay,
we
thank
flew
you.
slower.
You flew a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like time
okay.
is of the essence. We're gonna.
We
go
had to
7
go
miles
slow
an hour
because
on the
Lynxx had to give Juno directions.
We had to stop and get snacks at
We had
the
to
space
get
gas
snacks.
station.
At the space gas station, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lynxx is pacing back and forth while he is thinking of what's to come. Is anyone else doing anything? Are you interacting with Lynxx? Are you doing something of your own? Do you have anything you want to share?
I'm eating the bag of chips I got from the space gas station.
Okay.
Cressida's playing her lute.
Playing a little jig. Is she playing Taylor Swift?
Just real loud. Yeah, she's playing Dear John
Oh, God.
by Taylor Swift on the lute.
Great. As you come out of hyperspace, you begin to enter Mercury's orbit. The The sun shines brightly in the sky, casting strong light that creates stark contrast between light and shadow on the ground. The planet is covered in vast deserts of reflective golden sand. The surface is dotted with strange formations, like rocky spires and jagged cliffs. These structures are unnatural almost, and they resemble what you saw on Io, clearly having a Vex influence. As you all kind of like try to figure out where to land, you spot a large, perfectly circular hole in the ground. Lynxx, via kind of the structures of the surrounding area, you recognize this as that one place that I won't spoil, but that place. You know, where the guy did the thing and gave you the thing, you get it. There are a few Vex that are kind of surrounding the hole as if on guard. What do you guys do?
Roll for initiative.
Well, you're still in your ship right now.
I think Juno's gonna like intercom. And she's gonna be like, guys, I'm not sure the best place to land. Any suggestions would be welcomed.
I need to turn the stream down.
That's okay. I'm gonna switch over to some sounds, so should help.
Okay. Can I, looking out the window, see any better places to go touch down that won't like immediately get us like shot at?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there is this perfect circle in these Vex structures. Mm-hmm. However, there are several places a bit further away that are just kind of desert-y or sand. So you could land somewhere.
The perfect circle.
You should just go right into the perfect circle. Absolutely.
Can we land in the perfect circle, please?
It's big enough that if you wanted to, you could. It'd be tight.
I think we should land in the perfect circle. I want to see what happens.
Not go to the perfect circle.
But yeah, to what Halcyon was asking, there are plenty of places where there doesn't seem to be as much Vex activity that you could land, but that are still relatively close. I'm not going to try to scale it because you guys know where I'm really bad at that, but far away enough to where you would be safe, but close enough to where you could walk.
I guess Juno will go there.
Cool. We'll say that you're a bit off to the like northwest of the if you were looking at it like top down, you go to a bit off to the northwest to a less Vexy area, we'll say.
Just more desert.
Yeah, more desert. So the ship smoothly touches down on the surface as sand is kind of blasted away from all of the jets that kind of like keep you stabilized. You have now touched down. What's everyone's next move? Just heading out. You don't want to talk or say anything. Go over any logistics.
I guess Juno will come out of the cockpit and try to like meet up with them and be like, so where do we go?
In correlation to the this is a DM question. In correlation to the ship, would I know where the Vex portal is?
So just as a reminder to everyone, something that has been mentioned is that the original Vex portal that they have watched has been moved, and in its place there has sort of a cavern. Lynxx, you would know that that perfect circle is where the Vex portal used to be. So Lynxx would know that for sure.
So we need to go into the circle.
Well, Lynxx knows that, but you are right.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna kind of illustrate kind of a direction of where we needed to go, like, so I would probably say something about along the lines of like, oh, we need to head towards that circle.
Like, isn't it in a cavern? Is the cavern? Did anyone see a cavern nearby the circle?
Would that be like a question for like how Vex portals work, or what, baby? What?
Did we see a cavern where the circle is?
I will say that as you guys kind of flew over it, I think it's totally reasonable that maybe you saw like a you could tell that in what the fuck? Sorry. you could tell that in the portal, or sorry, in the circle, it definitely seemed to go down. There seemed to be some land under it. It kind of like, what's this word? Like kind of goes, like sinks on in, you know? So you can tell that there is sort of a cavern within the circle.
Okay.
You would have eyed it at least.
Okay. Well, then Juno's gonna be like, they're not just gonna let us walk in the circles.
Yeah,
How
there
do
are
you
people guarding.
Should we take them out or sneak in?
Do you know if there's? Do you have any knowledge of what's gonna be beyond this point? What might be waiting for us down there?
All that I can really expect is there to be a lot of Vex. And they're not particularly okay with us just being around their shit, if you know what I mean. So be on your guard.
Alright. So it sounds like we're for sure taking these guys out, and we gotta be prepared to just keep going.
We do have a bard.
I don't know why you're bringing that up, but yes, you do.
Okay.
I don't
Bards
see
can
how that
seduce
helps us,
anything.
guys.
Bards can seduce anything.
I'll
That's
be
the
honest.
logic we're going
I
with.
don't think-
D&D
I don't
logic.
think-
They can seduce anything.
I
Come
don't think
on.
Cressida's gonna successfully seduce robot aliens.
You could try.
DM, what's the DC to seduce a robot
Okay.
alien?
Hi.
Doesn't matter. Not 20.
Okay, DM, I rolled a natural 20. Can I seduce all of the aliens at the same time?
They are. Hold on. They have the conditioned immunities of charmed, exhaustion, frightened, and sexy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys, I can't help. I have
Yeah.
to turn my immense powers of seduction somewhere else.
Wink, wink. Anyways, let's move on. So what do we? Lynx says, you know, we're probably gonna have to. He doesn't really know what's down there, but the Vex are not gonna like us.
Yeah. You
I
think
mean-
Cressida readies her crossbow?
Hey, Cressida can get
I mean-
fuck some shit up now.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know how many Vex are going to be surrounding this portal. There could be plenty of them, besides just the few that we saw guarding it.
Unfortunately, I think there's really only one way for us to find that out.
Can I roll a history to, like, know how the Vex work and how there's literally infinite of them? Or no?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. -2 intelligence. That's a fucking 2. I got a 0.
Oh my god. Should I give him advantage? No, I'm not.
No, don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Lynx
never
is not
mind.
going to be able to offer any helpful insight in the nature of the Vex. However,
No, he is not.
he is not the only one that's ever encountered the Vex. Halcyon and Juno, if you guys want to try to roll a history check to kind of see if you know sort of what the Vex might be up to.
Sure, I'll roll with
I
history. check.
technically have encountered Vex
You
before.
have encountered them, like, one time.
Would
You
it
know what
be
they are.
reasonable that I looked into it at all?
You know what? I will allow you to roll the check, but for you, the check's going to be higher.
It's just okay.
What'd you get, Emma? Because you're shaking.
Juno doesn't know shit about
What'd she
Vex.
get?
Juno, what's a Vex? Really,
Well,
honestly,
natural
what
one.
are they?
A
I
natural
rolled
one.
that one.
Oh, okay. Cressida, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
Halcyon?
So I know more than Juno.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you know more than Juno, so you know more than jack shit. You just know, Jack? Anyways. Halcyon, you would gather that, yes, the Vex are kind of technically infinite, because they do a lot of timeline fuckery. However, you know that typically when Vex are encountered, they have to teleport or come in from something, and normally there's some sort of way to stop them from continually coming in. So at the very least, what you would know is that there would be a way to keep them from infinitely just, you know?
I just remembered. We might be able to stop them constantly coming in, keep it at a limited number. If we can figure out what that is, it'll make this a lot more manageable.
That's so funny. I think that's a great idea to build on.
We kind of just gotta go in there.
Yeah, I guess we can just go kill him. I mean, not that I have anything against killing things, but just don't want this mission to end before it even started, you know?
I'm right there with you.
What a Juno thing to say.
For real.
Let's just try not to get in over our heads.
I guess we roll out then. I don't know.
All right, heading out.
Kablamo! Let's roll.
Kablamo!
Kablamo, let's roll. Okay. So, as you step out, the air is dry, and you can kind of smell a faint metallic scent on the warm breeze. Even through your armor, you can feel how hot Mercury is as you continue to approach. So here's what it looks like as you guys are rolling up.
New picture. Is it small?
So by the way,
Oh,
Owlbear for
shit.
some reason got rid of the ability to make things, like make tokens different colors. So I labeled them as poison so you guys know that these are separate from these. They're not actually poison right now. It's just a way to clarify that that's a separate entity. But here's what it looks like as you guys are rolling up. Oh, I tried.
Is it?
It's a big boy. I don't think you've ever seen one before. So you guys be coming kind of from off here, and these would be the Vex that are sort of guarding as you come up to this circle. This black thing's supposed to represent the circle. It's not necessarily right to scale. I will say, like, as of right now, y'all have not been noticed. You have not been engaged. However, continuing on any further, you're either going to have to start swinging or try to stealth, because they will see you. Another few things, because it's probably going to end in a combat. The the black boxes, the coloring is kind of hard to see. I didn't make it super great. That is my bad. But if you'll notice, some of these boxes kind of look a bit more 3D than the others, you know? Those are Vex structures that are about 20 feet high. More flat ones are only about 5 feet high. And all of the rocks are considered difficult terrain.
Playing around with difficult terrain, huh?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little fucky with it.
Holy shit. Luke
Did you
made
decide
a
to do that
fucking...
completely on your own, or did you think about that because of Baldur's Gate?
To get into an attackable like position, if you don't stealth, you will most likely be seen once you come in range. So it's not like if you guys go, I'm gonna attack right now, I'm gonna get surprised. However, if you did manage to like sneak up or something, I'd grant you the surprise round or something. If you guys want to go full blown stealth, you're more than welcome to try. How do you guys want to attack this?
What's everybody's dex modifier?
Let's be real, there's no way we're stealthing up to these guys.
Okay.
Joe Biden!
I would like for us to. I would like to
It'd be
stealth
great,
up
but-
to them. I just think we have to leave Juno behind to do that. And also Lynxx. I think me and Halcyon should go ahead and at least
Into the
take out
Infinite
these
Forest.
guys before we let Juno and Lynxx come along.
Juno doesn't have any heavy armor, does she?
No, she's got like
Juno is
plate mail.
very
Juno
heavy.
has like the heavy.
Yeah.
She's got the armor.
Yeah.
I mistakenly gave it to her at like level 3. That's okay.
Because he loved me.
Because what?
Because he loved me.
Yeah, you guys are walking up. This is sort of what you see. Where
Okay.
we're going.
Wait, doesn't Haley also have some armor? How do we want to go about... Are we... Sorry, in character. How do we
Yeah,
want
as
to
you're
go
walking
about
up, sort of.
Do we
It's not a
take
bad
on
idea.
these fools on the right?
Yeah, take care of them before we move into the rest.
Mhm. Mhm.
I am
Clear them
I'm-
out before they even realize we're there.
I am a little worried that they could possibly alert the rest of them.
You
Not
know,
if they act quickly.
I'm not necessarily an assassin
Not
by any
necessarily.
means. If I'm involved in that fight, everyone will know. I kind of show up and make a presence, if you will.
Well, I think Juno couldn't have put it better. Let's make
Maybe
let's make a presence, shall we?